The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for
Well,
dismantling all
own
of the
it.
dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years. I'm hopeful that this ceasefire could be.
I'm sorry, just the fact that he said we'll own it, he kind of just slipped that in there. I think it's great. This is polarizing, I get it. But you're either on one side or another. I think it's fantastic. Look, if the US is has to help all the time everywhere they go, they should be able to own. It's like if you can't manage a piece of land and you have to come to the US all the time to ask for help, the US should have the right to say, "You know what? You have been mismanaging this place. We have to help you all the time." I think Ukraine should be owned by the US. For all the billions of dollars. By the way, do you know how happy the people of Ukraine would be if it became the United States territory? Oh my God. The only people that would not be happy is the people in power because they would lose their power. But if it became an official territory of the United States, the Ukrainian people would be ecstatic. There would be parades in the street. They would put up statues of Donald Trump. They really like cult of personality kind of stuff, Lenin. So it's like built into. They love worshiping a politician. Donald Trump would be a hero. Okay, so if this makes it to somebody in the White House, here's my idea. Okay, take Ukraine, make it part of United States territory, like Guam. Doesn't even have to be a state, just an official territory. That will stop the war for sure, and the Ukrainian people will be so happy. And you will have one of the biggest wheat producers. I mean, everybody knows Ukrainian land produces so much. It's very fertile. It's beautiful, fertile, black soil, very valuable, massive. The biggest country in Europe, if you don't count Russia. I don't count Russia as a part of Europe. Okay, by land size, Ukraine is the biggest country. So if the United States took Israel too, by the way, take Israel. Screw that shit. Okay, take Gaza, take all of these lands that are a problem and just be like, this is now ours. Not occupied by the United States military, but like it's now the United States, period. Okay? McDonald's, Starbucks, nice roads, and American politicians running the show. Because look, all these people, they always come to the United States asking for help. Well, you guys are mismanaging your land, so it should belong to the US. I'm all about that stuff.
The beginning of a larger and more enduring peace that will end the bloodshed and killing once and for all. With the same goal in mind, my administration has been moving quickly to restore trust in the alliance and rebuild American strength throughout the region. And we've really done that. We're a respected nation again. A lot's happened in the last couple of weeks. We are actually a very respected nation again. I ended the last administration's de facto arms embargo on over $1 billion in military assistance for Israel. And I'm also pleased to announce that this afternoon, the United States withdrew from the anti-Semitic UN Human Rights Council and ended all of the support for the UN Relief and Works Agency, which funneled money to Hamas and which was very disloyal to humanity.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this. Wherever the money from the United States goes, that's what the United States should own. You guys want our money? Become part of the union. That's it. It's very simple. This would be my policy if I were the president, which I can't become the president because I was born in Ukraine. But if Ukraine becomes part of the United States, then I can. So please, Donald Trump, make Ukraine a part of the United States so I can someday have a chance to be president of the United States. Because I have a lot of great ideas. Okay, I'm inspired by Trump's strength and leadership, and I would be like, you know what? wherever our money goes, that's where our power flows, baby. And not undercover, not secretly, like the CIA meddling and stuff. No, no, no. Out in the open. Okay? We're putting our politicians on your land like Rome did when they grew their empire. I mean, look, this would fix immigration. Here's the thing. A lot of people in the world, I won't say everybody, but probably billions of people think that United States is the best country to be. Everybody wants to come in the United States, right? So instead of trying to cram everybody into this place, why don't we just expand the United States all over the world? Okay? But officially this time, because I know that the United States reaches its claws everywhere, but they do it secretly. And this is what people don't like that. They do it with military force. They try to like throw down governments and stuff. We don't have to do any of that. Okay? If all the people want to come here, then they would have no problem becoming part of the United States. But on their land. It's almost like we're going to take our beautiful ideas and energy, whatever it is. I don't know what it is that makes the United States so great. But whatever it is, we're going to take that and we're going to bring it to another country and make that country like that. Not make that country like that, but make it the US. Okay? So instead of trying to make Ukraine a democracy, it's not working because the Ukrainian government will not switch over. They are corrupt as all hell. And all of these other, it's like you're trying to change people. You can't change people. It's not going to work. It doesn't work. I mean, this is obvious, right? Instead of trying to go to another country and make their government like our government, it doesn't work. You just have to replace them. Take their government away and put our people there. And then make it the United States. You know? This is a brilliant idea, guys. Vote Vasily 2034. Is that going to be a voting year? 28. Wait, 24, 28, 32. 2032. Okay, I'm going to run for president. And my slogan is going to be make the world great again. And if Donald Trump succeeds to get Canada and Mexico by then, which I think he will, and Gaza, my thing will, well, and he'd have to make Ukraine by then too, otherwise it can't be president. I will try to continue that expansion and make the United States the global, okay, this is kind of like the New World Order, but from a different point of view, not from an evil totalitarian point of view, but like just going from the fact that everybody in the world, or a lot of people in the world, they want to come to the U.S. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out why that is, and then bring that to them instead of cramming everybody in here. It's getting too crowded. Americans, we like our space. Okay, you see how much space there is in America? We want to keep it that way. We want our massive lifted Silverados and huge houses. You know. This is the American way. We don't like to share our space. People look at this country and go, it's so big and empty. Yes, that's how we want to keep it. That's the whole point. Don't turn it into crowded-ass Europe with your plague-infested rats running around everywhere. We don't want that shit. Hey, keep it over there. Speaking as an immigrant. But now that I'm here, I've been patriated. Okay? I am, you know what I don't have up here is the American flag. I have Lenin, but it's just a part of my history. You know, it's like this is Soviet money. It's 100 rubles, which was worth a lot. But I also have Ukrainian money, so it's just a tribute to my past. But I need an American flag here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Where's the gun? Got the gun here. Okay, this is already America right here. So I love it. Donald Trump is taking Gaza. He said we will own it. Hell yeah. This is why I voted for him. That's my president, guys. I hope it's your president too. World domination. Say it with me. United States world domination. It's a great idea because the United States is freaking awesome. God bless America. Amen. Cheers.